Hey there, welcome back to Assetto Corsa. Today we're actually driving a new hill climb. This is the Catalonia region of Spain, Tossa de Mar to San Grau. This is a real rally stage. And it has been brought to life for Assetto Corsa. It is a treacherous drive. You have to keep on your toes. There's also a weird irritation, and I'm not sure exactly what this is. You know how I usually I'm complaining about the lack of texture in the driving experience. Here we've got a constant vibration that I think is meant to be the road texture, but it's a little bit odd. It's odd in the sense that it feels more like if you've driven freeways that try to give you audible sound feedback on the fact that you might be speeding. Kind of feels like that, just sort of like little ridges that you're hitting and they're vibrating through the wheel. And it's got a regularity, a cadence to it that is, A, off-putting, unrealistic, and distracting, if I'm honest. Another way to kind of communicate what it is I'm feeling in the wheel. Remember when you were a kid putting playing cards in the spokes of your bicycle tires to get kind of a sound effect as you rode along? It's kind of like that. It's kind of got that regularity of ridge, and it speeds up and slows down with your movement on the track. I get the idea of what's trying to be done here. And like I said, I'm usually the first to complain about the lack of texture that you can feel in the road. But this is kind of over the top a little bit. Other than that, and obviously you see the ocean. The trees are a little anemic looking to me, but I don't know. Maybe that's the type of tree it is. It's kind of a pale green. I don't know. Road looks nice. Railing works nicely. You can hit it and it for real will damage the car. Kind of funny, I did this drive already, recorded it, and I'm not sure what happened, but I came out sounding like Alvin and the Chipmunks. It was kind of an odd audio anomaly. So the video was at normal speed, but my voice was definitely pitched up as if it was recorded at a higher speed. And it was a little funny. Not funny enough that I'm ever going to share it. I think I deleted the files, but hoping that this comes out okay. I didn't anticipate having to drive this twice. Not that driving something twice means that I remember it. I wish I could drive something twice and remember it. It's a fun drive. If it wasn't for the damned vibration in the wheel, it would be a really enjoyable drive. This is where that vibration really kicks in. This is where it feels more like the bicycle tire spokes. And I could turn down the force feedback and probably eliminate it or tune it to a certain degree, but I had a interesting conversation in chat on one of my videos where I was talking about, you know, really feeling the road and the wheel, and he's all like, "That's not realistic. You need to turn your force feedback down." Now, I calibrate my force feedback by feel because I actually own a 911 and I've actually driven it in anger on a lot of different types of roads, so I know what the car feels like in terms of weight in the wheel on certain types of turns. So I have my force feedback set to mimic that as closely as possible. And I don't just drive the car on the road. I drive it on tracks. I do autocross. I do a lot of things where I actually know what the car feels like under full load. I know what it feels like when it slips. And that's how I've tuned my force feedback, is to simulate that feel in the wheel. And so it's not my settings. They are very realistic. So when I find anomalies in tracks, it's the mod author that has taken some liberties. It's a really tight turn. It's a fun drive. You just get rid of that vibration in the wheel. Be perfect. Seriously. It's a lot of fun, but that is a distracting aspect of this. I wouldn't drive it as many times as I've had to drive it if I didn't have to, because of that annoyance. So hopefully that'll get worked out eventually. But right now, 1.0 version of Tossa de Mar, and check it out. I'll put the links in the description. Hope you had fun, and I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.